Had a little nap. My tea got cold. I have to go get another tea. Oh, I was on my YouTube channel and one of my reaction videos got taken down by a celebrity stalker. He knows who he is. The video has been removed. And considering who he is and his alleged medical history, who he is, I hope they, you know, uh, who he reported to take down his channels, all of them. Because do they investigate it really? He only continued to celebrity stalk me, harassed, bullied me, discriminated, prejudged, prejudiced me, predatory, resented me. He is dangerous, violent, and I rejected him. And I thought I did quite a kind reaction video about him, his video, and only the videos, the videos. His fault once more. Does he go to prison? I hope he enjoys himself there for a very long time, because it wasn't me that was doing any harassment. I was only replying to him. Replied. So many calories are in the estimated portion of. I'm gonna have some of these. 17 chips. Do you think I'll only have 17 of these? Use the commentary and leave your comments. Oh, they're rippled. Because when it was my reaction video, blog, I did everything that was YouTube community guidelines. I didn't breach anything. It's just a stalker causing trouble once more instead of me. Instead of harassing me more, another person should have reset themselves privacy settings and hid their social media from me and blocked me and just got on with their day. As the video has been removed, so I looked through my stuff to see what video it was, and it was Alan Roberts' videos that went away. He's the liar, not me. Even those videos he showed that I replied to him, my reaction videos. I replied. He lied. He always lied. Him and that Mark. I harassed nobody. Absolutely nobody. YouTube, community guidelines, and all others to witnessed. Others always. He did it. Why doesn't he do a reaction video? YouTube should put all his videos I reacted to back online. And you know. I think I knew him when he was younger, and I think I even had him arrested once. Went to the police. There's probably an incident report and a police report when I was younger. Out on him, not me. Saga Beach and or Havelock and or like Cashevo, Race Lake, somewhere like that. Toronto. He even mentioned that he's mentally ill several times. He alleged it was attention deficit, some kind or other, and schizophrenia. Rather rubbish. And did they go to condominium corporation, any other resident or guest, and or where I worked? Hobby, interest? That's him harassing me, such as YouTube. And all elsewhere. It's a universal circle kind of thing, a triangle. Reaction videos, reactors. Myself and them. We all do it to each other eventually. It's an ongoing thing, even if it's a little bit. They just do it, even if it's a sentence reply I make to them. Eventually, some of them, if not all of them, have mentioned me. He's notorious. I haven't done that himself on his channels. He's a woman hater. He hates women. I'm one of them. Woman. Women. Valentine's Day. It's actually begun here in Canada. February 14 now. Hmm. I am single and awesome. These are pretty good. I'll probably eat about 600 calories of these before I stop. Some other people believed, some stalkers on and off the internet. Maybe before, later, since. And instead of being greater than, better than, they developed it themselves and are worse than, obviously, on and off YouTube. On YouTube. He knows who he is, and if he's watching this now, he's an internet troll, uses his memes, he's a stalker. Illegally, lawfully shared his reaction video. That other person reaction video. I legally, lawfully replied. And my reaction video. This Valentine's Day, one of my hobbies, celebrating the potatoes. Not chocolate necessarily, other than usual, instead potatoes. See yellow? Yellow. man is obviously obsessive compulsive and or delusional. I'm not YouTube, the complainant. I got emails from YouTube that showed that somebody reported me violated YouTube community guidelines, harassment. I never did that. And they removed the video. It was a reaction video. I didn't even internet troll. I didn't even hide. I didn't even use a meme. It was that other person harassed me more. That other person, all I had to do is reset their privacy settings, hide their social media from me, and or block me instead of harassing me more. Aaliyah, small ones. So my tea cools so I can drink my tea. Yesterday I ate some bok choy, mashed potatoes and noodles, rice, broccoli, breakfast sausage, and a Brazil nut, and I swallowed one dose biotin supplements and medicines. Prescription and prescribed. I was watching a video earlier than now. Another person talked about having been diagnosed with a serious illness. And that other person said something that I really, really liked. That if you don't want to admit to having that illness, and you don't want to accept the illness, and you don't want to accept the health care about that illness, to get rid of that illness, seek help. It could be an underlying disorder, and or another illness, or a complete misdiagnosis. And I was like, it makes a lot of sense. That other person that harassed me, February 14th, YouTube. Why doesn't that other person go to the healthcare system and get better? And leave me alone. How many other people did that other person harass online to YouTube? Maybe one more. I don't know. Those reactors are funny. The other 3 or 4 videos I reacted to, they're still there. Still on my channel. The other ones. Well, are good. One of my favorite. Like I said, I'm vegetarian, not vegan. It's not my fault I was born too beautiful to live. I am. I'd be too beautiful to live. I'm single nowadays. I help my mom lots often. Barely even have time to exercise myself. I can't have very much time to go to the gym because of my mom being ill and disabled and my cat being greatly ill. I don't feel well. I have an awful cough. Really good thing is good. I haven't sneezed in a long while. And I look younger and healthier since I quit smoking. On the surface, anyways. My skin and everything. I drink less alcohol. I drink other fluids more. Water, teas, coffees, soft drinks, juices, less dairies. Don't eat meat, don't eat fish. I lost 16 pounds. Fat weight. Going through menopause. The diet mostly consists of rice and potatoes. I continue to exercise some. I did do a nature hike past week. I don't consider walking with my mom outside to exercise very. And I don't put a lot of artificial chemicals on, like I don't put a lot of chemicals on my face. Just a little bit here and there, not every day. And I stopped using turmeric. and I don't drink a lot of sugar anymore. Today I had a sugar. I had a double coffee. Although instead of milk I used dairy, it was oatmeal milk. That was good. And 2 sugars. I didn't have any of this with me, this brand, and I didn't feel like another sweetener. Although I found another one of these later since. I like this sweatshirt. It's really convenient and suitable on enough YouTube and around here in my neighborhood. Valentine's Day and I got color yellow. Celebration of life continues living. A greatly ill pussycat. Yellow. Surprised I didn't buy yellow lipstick today. Oh well. Hello. Hello, Mother. I'm from Indonesia. I like you. Oh, thank you. Blah. Excuse me. Today, later, I'll probably eat another breakfast sausage and have maybe my leftovers from dinner tonight. I know the following day after today, I'll definitely eat breakfast. Did I say that right? Today, I want to eat a breakfast sausage and leftovers from yesterday's dinner. If I don't eat the sausage today, I'll eat it the next day, like tomorrow. I do not call this binge eating. I call it potato eating. Celebration of life. I sometimes close my bag. What should I wear today? Taking out garbage. When I take out my bag of garbage today and dispose of it in the garbage disposal chute room or downstairs in the garbage disposal room. Where I wear gray and red. I don't know. I am spending most of my day today, today with my fur babies family. Fur babies, the remaining family. That's one of the weird things about YouTube. Exes could react to me and another, me and others, and all how, and all where and when. That's not right. When I do it online, that's not wrong. That's just my reply. And reset my privacy settings. And hit some of my social media. Discontinue some of my social media and blocked them when I could. Does mother not have a partner? No, I don't have a partner. That's what you're talking about. Typed about. The comment. Question was about. No, I'm very single this Valentine's Day. And even if I were slightly not single, I would mention it publicly like this because I like to keep most all my relationships private. Off medias, off internets, off Wi-Fi's, off social medias, off virtuals. Smell of nail polish. Sometimes I'll moisturize under my eyes. Sometimes I'll put a whole face cream. I moisturize my face, my neck, my hands. very rarely wear eyeshadows, although I can wear mascara sometimes. And cosmetic on my lips. Obviously, I like nail polish. I have a bruise here. Blood test. Yours. The other day. And this was cooking in my oven. Burned myself. Feeling rather good. I don't think there's going to be much of a scar. I don't even online social medias, direct message, befriend, and or date any, not even exes nowadays. Human men can be such shit often. And all that I did, 9 times out of 10, they end up stalkers. Today, earlier, I mean, it wasn't even 1 a.m. and somebody showed up and done it. I did it. Did it. Harassed me instead of me harassing them. So I was like, I'll eat some potato chips, potatoes, have a tea. When I finish my tea, I'll stop eating these. Probably eat more, although there's hardly any left really. I will stop. For 50 G's is 250 calories. 235 G's. One more. No, that's a big one. Most of my day today, potatoes. Potatoes. And am I single next year? Valentine's Day? Human. Single. More potatoes. I'll celebrate with more potatoes. Instead of chocolate, Christmas chocolate. Valentine's Day, my cat and me, we're not having any chocolate. Are we reading? Well, not chocolate tomorrow. Today, no chocolate. No chocolate. Other than a condiment in my coffee, maybe. Other than that, not any chocolate. Not even a cafe mocha or anything. No chocolate. I'm not eating it or drinking a hot chocolate, cafe mocha, mochas. Not even having a chocolate milkshake. Nothing chocolate. YouTube. That hater that showed up and lied. Because he has a paper trail. Whoever it is has a paper trail. Harassed me online. I did it more and I caught him. I didn't report them. I just did a reaction video to it all. reaction videos. I thought, when I come back with my coffee, which will be decaffeinated considering the time that is, and I'm probably going to put on some pajamas. Gonna have the coffee together. I bought myself a sympathy card because I thought my cat was going to die within like 24 hours when I got told he was dying. He didn't die. He's still around. He has symptoms, obviously, behaviors that are different to what he used to have. In addition to side effects, his medication. So, I have the card. I figure maybe somebody could take it where I mentioned earlier when the time comes. Am I still a member? Since I work there, a member, they could, and they could buy me one. I know my mom will sign it. And I could put it to my pussycat. I mean, I'll sign it too. With his memorial when the time comes. Where are you from? Canada. Great Canadian. Canada, I'm from Canada. Good old Canada. Oh, I still have that. I'll get it replaced. The picture frame. Canada, thank you. Where are you from? My thumbnail fixed. Good. I wore these. These are like a crossbreed between nightwear and daytime loungewear. Wear them day and or night. I didn't know I was going out today, Barry. So I thought, I like to wear these kind of pants because in case there's another store, if there's ever an emergency. I mean, that's what most YouTube channels are about, reacting to. I mean, I don't understand why anyone would complain about it because I've done it for years now. They're reacting, you know, if it's the person's I think it is, and all the lies they've said, you know, it's quite frightening. I live in fear that one of those stalkers will be in my neighborhood, new and or more, hurt me, enter my family, my other people, fur babies, family. Because they shouldn't be around me. They're stalkers. They don't know wrong from right. They're like, they're worse than anybody I've ever met. Retarded. There's 3.5 of them there. 4.5 of them there. Five, well, there's about 5 of them that are men. And some jealous women. Other women. Jealous. I don't know why men have ever liked me. I have no clue about it. I really have no clue. Yeah, I just think it's, oh, I like your eyes. I'm like, oh, yeah. Really? Have you seen them? I haven't changed very over the years. Have you seen my eyes? What are they really looking at? Or what were they really hoping for? I don't think my eyes are pretty. I don't think they're anything attractive. I, they are what they are. They look green to me. Most people show and tell me that they're green eyes. I don't like my eyes. When I look at somebody else's eyes, I don't want to see green eyes too, because I look in the mirror and I see my eyes. I like brown eyes, blue eyes. Other people. Uh, yeah, blue eyes, brown eyes. When it's an animal, I don't, a fur baby, pet, whatever, animal, I don't care what eye color it is they have. I just like, I love, I see my eyes often enough. I don't need to look at somebody else with the same eye color these days. That's why I don't wear a lot of eye makeup, because it'll emphasize my eyes, and I don't want them emphasized. I like to emphasize my nails, my hands, and my lips. Sometimes I like to emphasize my eyelashes and wear mascara, but that's about all. Since I got better, had that injury since recuperating and recovering, and I went to my right hand later. I put on a little bit of mascara, some lipstick, get my nails done. I mean, I could do my nails myself, I suppose. Although I haven't, because I'd have to get the thing, and I'd have to get the equipment, and I haven't got steady hands like I used to, not even to use a knife when I'm cutting a potato, avocado, Brussels sprouts, even broccoli and cauliflower. When it's broccoli and cauliflower, I like just to pull it off and either eat it raw or boil. It's my two favorite ways of having it. And yeah, I don't use, even a baked potato is iffy. I like to use a fork or a spoon. I was really, I find this has helped me lots. And it's vegetarian. And one Brazil nut a day. I find that's helped me lots. I stopped taking vitamin D and vitamin B as vitamins B, and vitamin D. My body was rejecting those. It's really, really weird. Possibly because I was already ill, but my body kept rejecting. So I came off it, and I haven't done that rejecting since. And vitamin A, I don't take any of that stuff anymore. I can't even have a multiple vitamin because if it has iron, ferritin in it, I have to take. So I take the biotin, and sometimes I eat mint. I like boiled my potatoes and mint. I've mentioned all this before. It's the same stuff over and over and over. I saw some new potato and eggs, and are the same as what I did before, only other people are doing it, and bread and eggs. I did an individual. There's one where it's red onion, which is funny when a red onion is called red onion when it's actually a purple onion. uh, Eggs and cheese. There's no potatoes, nothing, and some bread on top, pieces of toast, cooked. All the other ingredients, salt, pepper, whatever. It's really cool. I made a little serving of that myself. It was pretty good. Although I didn't have mozzarella cheese, I used cheddar, and I even replaced the onion with mushrooms. Although when I make it this weekend, I'm going to use mozzarella cheese and probably make the actual big thing of it, frying pan of it, because I think my mom would like that. Give her something to eat, different than what she cooks and or eats. Today is pretty much leftover day with some cooked rice, I suppose. Oh, fish on it. Right. I gotta take another dose. I, I'm not a hater, although I really do hate the cough I have. Once I get it and I get going, I cannot stop. It's an effort and a half. And I've been told recently it's not contagious, it's not infectious, it's just a nasty, nasty, awful cough. And if I keep coughing, I end up vomiting. That's why I stopped eating those. Normally, when I'm eating like a binge eater, I'd eat the whole bag. I'd even eat the other bag. I'd eat that and a bag of popcorn, and I wouldn't vomit. Nothing would come up. I'd be fine. Because of this cough, I have to eat less, drink more. And then I can sneeze. And the sneeze, oh. Nothing worse than sneezing. It's another reason why I have the pillow here when I sit here. Because when I sneeze, I don't want to hit the wall. I want to hit the pillow. Because it's like that. Oh, it's awful. It's even louder than that. It's annoying. Gives me a migraine. I've done it downstairs in the lobby. All of a sudden I start sneezing. I'm like, oh. I've even vlogged some of it because I'm like so embarrassed. Oh. I've been wearing my scarf like I promised online several times. I've been wearing my scarves. When I'm out in public, I'm wearing my scarves. Instead of those other face coverings, those shields, those masks, whatever. I'm wearing my scarves. And when I do sneeze and cough, I try not to use my hand sanitizer. I try not to use my hands. I use my sleeve. At both sleeves. Sometimes I'll have a sanitizer with me, and I'll clean my hands with a sanitizer. But when I'm here, I can't use it because my cat licks me. I don't think it's very healthy for him to lick sanitizer on my skin. Oh, September 23. Uh, September 2023, that is. I did not think on September 25 that I'd be here celebrating Valentine's Day. Being here Valentine's Day, February 14, 2024. My heart, my chest, myself. Oh, I should be thankful, I suppose. Great, I'll thank myself. Mwah. Thanked. don't have choice. Oh no. It's almost empty. Yeah, it's almost empty. Last one tonight. Last one. Oh wow. This is so good. I really do. I like having this today, like at nighttime with my coffee. I try to wait a while before I add it to my coffee. I don't like to have anything curdled. Yesterday, oatmeal coffee, because it's my last coffee. It was supposed to be yesterday, and it's my first coffee today, although it's actually my last. It's really weird. It's before 5 a.m., so therefore I consider it as yesterday, I suppose. Although the potato chips, today. Coffee today, only the dairy-free condiment yesterday. Weird. Doesn't that look good? Oh, it is good. Hi, hi. I don't know why my screen is so dull and dark. Such a thing as halal, halal foods. I actually thought originally they were vegan foods. Vegan. So it's like, oh, vegan. Then somebody else told me they're not vegan, it's just another food. It's, I was like, ew, I don't eat that. I don't eat meat. I know I used to feed my cat, which he hasn't had yet. Don't tell him what his surprise is later today. He hasn't had any kielbasa in a long time. And even if it's just a bite, you know, I don't feed him the whole thing. He doesn't eat all of it, although sometimes he could eat quite a lot. But I prefer him on his cat food. And some chicken, rotisserie chicken, and a fried chicken. That instead of tea. I don't drink chamomile tea very often nowadays. Might never drink it ever again. Bellis perennis. With and or without the word Bellis on packaging. I don't want to know about it. The residuals came to me, so I don't use. I actually don't use any product that's got the word Bellis on it, very. Other than my own and my parents and for baby's pets. Here today, my breakfast prescription pill tablet. Then I'll wait 15 or more minutes before I have my first hot beverage. And then when I finish my first hot beverage, I'll have a dose biotin. And then I'll have some hot beverage, tea or whatever. One or more sips of that and eat my Brazil nut and then finish that hot beverage. That's what I'm gonna have. And then I'm not hungry later. Dinner. Vegetable. Maybe even a spring roll. I'll add on my diet again later this week. At least this way I don't have to put anything else in this. This yellow. It's a bit like gold, but it looks like yellow. I figure, because I don't wear yellow very. I don't very wear yellow. I did my nails yellow and I got more yellow spreadsheets to wear later. Maybe some yellow blankets. My cat's wearing yellow later today, more. Aren't you, Rudy? Well, you're wearing more yellow. I like yellow flowers. Snapdragons, marigolds, chrysanthemums, tulips, roses, flowers. Other flowers too, such as cactus, such as orchids. Flowers. Flowers. What are you doing today with your loved ones? Are you celebrating Valentine's Day? What are you doing to celebrate Valentine's Day? Is there a food you like to have today? This one day out the whole year? Is it chocolate? Is it potato chips? Is it anything? Are you wearing something? Is something your favorite color? You use the commentary. Let me know. even though my parents, grandparents, or I should say my parents and my parents' parents, other people alleged, met, knew, and pets for babies, and me, or are not, were not, be not their alibis that they cannot, could not, may not, must not, arrested, jailed, with and or without, paroled and or probationed each one of those other people to and about my parents and my parents' parents, and for babies, and me, and others. Because there's one, doesn't matter if they knew them or not, and or met them. They are who they are. They did what they did. I don't know if YouTube. Obviously, they didn't have enough proof today when they did that because the police never came. It was such an emergency, the police would have been already by now, and they haven't been. And even if they came, they probably feel sorry for me. And go to that other person and sort it. Hopefully, arrest them. Because then they're not only harassing me, they're not only harassing YouTube, they're also harassing police and whoever else they're harassing. It's just ongoing harassment kind of thing by that other person. Man. Some exes don't know how to behave, do they? Use the comment area. Let me know. Like on Facebook, the veterinarian that abused my pussycat, where I used to take my cat for a very long time, on and off the internet, abused my pussycat. I started my new Facebook account, and reset my privacy settings. Before they got any whiff of me being on there and or during, I reset my privacy settings and reported them and then blocked them. I think I hid my social media platform from them. I mean, two places. I mean, it's one thing to do it maybe by accident, hurt an animal, maybe, but you don't do that. When it's a pedicure and it's supposed to be professional, you do not hurt my cat's back. And you do not touch my cat paws like that. The look of horror on my fur baby face still haunts me to this day. Still haunts me. I mean, you don't tell me in person that you're my veterinarian, and then go online and lie about your credentials. Two, you're a professional groomer. You do not go online and lie about your credentials and try to hide. And all the other lies. I mean, I've been on social medias, TikTok, YouTube, and all the animal cruelty. I just cry. I mean, I could cry now. I often just wake up and the tears are coming down my face. It's so upsetting. I just cry at the mere thought of it all. I've seen some of it lately. It's so creepy. I was watching one the other day, yesterday, and I was like, oh, I hope the police arrest you. It was like a commercial kind of video, TikTok or something. I'm like, oh, I hope the police arrest you. Oh, I mean, It's one thing a chiropractor that's maybe legitimate doing chiropractic, but you don't do that to an animal. You don't do that to an animal. Just think you're. I was like thinking, think you're so lucky I wasn't there today, yesterday. You know all about it. You can live in fear of me being physically violent, but I sure as hell give you a piece of my mind. Instead, just because an animal allegedly cannot speak for themselves, I have a voice. I will. I've done it here. Mississauga was out for a nature hike. I was walking one day and I looked across the street and some man was beating on his animal. I'm like, oh, that ain't right. So I stopped my nature hike and I went over across the street. It may be a city nature hike. It was still a nature hike. And I was like, excuse me, you don't do that. The man was lucky enough he could still walk. I didn't give him a headache, apparently. I kept it. Oh. Because anybody knows I have a voice. When I get angry, and I'm like, you stop. You can hear me from, they can hear me from here all the way over to cross on the way, all the way other side of the creek. That's how loud I can be. I don't do it because that's how loud I can be. For a while there to, even my cat, he sometimes comes very close to me if I'm having a nightmare or something. Night terror kind of nightmare. He'll come around me and kind of cuddle me and try to shoot me. I wake up wondering what happened. And then there's tears. My eyes are wet. I'm like, oh, having another flashback. There's a thing I saw, if it's still on in about a month or so, where I can have commercial free. I think I'm going to get that commercial free. I don't want to see those commercials. I mean, where is PETA and Canada, World Wildlife, whatever? Where are they? Why aren't they in those commercials doing something about it? I mean, I used to support all that stuff. I can't get out there. Why can't some of them get? They have the means to reach out more than me. I mean, if I reach out, and that's apparently YouTube accepted the complaint and lied harassment, as it isn't. It's a reaction. Maybe later today or tomorrow I'll do a reaction video to that. Just wear your earplugs because it can get loud. And I'm not a noisy person normally, and I've not done it yet. It'll be the first legitimate noise complaint my other people next door across the hall would actually have. I haven't done it yet. Really fucking pisses me off when animals get hurt like that. Really, really does. Yeah, I don't even go fishing anymore because I was showed that even releasing those fish back into the wild, like trout, haddock, cod, halibut, all those kind of fish, even crawfish and lobsters, and the hooks, even releasing them from that causes permanent damage to their heads. So I can't go do that anymore. And I don't even want to feed them around my property because do I move? if I was to ever stay in any place, even leaving, how do I know that the next person isn't going to hurt them, harm them physically? I don't know. Just looking out the balcony door. I was sitting here remembering that video I mentioned. I can, several of them, I can still hear the animals screaming in pain. I still hear it. And there's another one too, advertised animals. Where people taking blood from animals to give to people or whatever. Blood banks and stuff. Animals. And they don't even sedate the animals very or do anything. They're just taking blood, and then they don't even feed them healthy food. It was just awful. Skinny, frail. I mean, why doesn't somebody get in there and help those animals? I'd love to try. I hope this stream video helps. Give somebody else the initiative to do more than to speak about it. It's one of the reasons why I started doing my reactions online more and speak and show images. It's just awful. That's why one of the reasons why I stopped using TikTok. All the animal cruelty that I saw there, it was just too disgusting. I could not cope. Could not take it. It's just traumatizing. And just wrong. Those other people, they should have been. I mean, I should never have been allowed to show that in the first place. The sad thing is, I don't believe in euthanasia. Not till the very end. I don't like to see animals suffering. They need a good listener. I'm one of those good listeners, I'll talk and blether on to my cat for as long as my cat, sometimes I play music to soothe them. I'll just blether on. It doesn't seem to piss them off. It's just noises, disturbances other people made to set him off. Doesn't like that stress, anxiety. Other people too witness, veterinarians too. Nobody likes it. Those other people are like, oh, you'll come off it. They accuse me of all sorts because they've been online. And I'm like, I'm not going to your door and everything cause trouble. I don't want to know you. I asked that woman next door to stop banging her door shut. She got violent. I ran for my life. And she's like, oh, I'm a mother. I have a boy. I'm like, that doesn't stop you coming to my door trying to break it in her, trying to get to me violently. All the other times. I don't want to know that one. I've asked her out on the balcony, please be quiet. Stop disturbing the peace. Nobody wants to know. I mean, it's like they obviously don't know wrong from right. After this coffee, I have to give my cat his heart medication. He thinks of it as he's really good about it. Don't have to force it down his throat or anything. He just swallows it. It's really nice. Really good. And then get him settled for the next few hours. I'll probably blether on to him. I usually do. I usually talk for. Sometimes it's all night, It just doesn't stop. I'm quiet about it. I don't disturb anybody. We just whisper to each other, So I can get him settled. Then I find out where he is. I just listen to him till I doze off. And I wake up to listen to him again that he's breathing okay. And then I doze off maybe a little while longer. Listen more. And I'm like, oh no. Go see what he's done. Clean it all up. Try to get him settled more. This morning I woke up and he was on my head. Doesn't do that very often. And my hair was dry. He walked up and down my left side, mostly. And then he settled in beside me. And then he purred. When he purrs, I don't usually speak a lot to him because he's purring, and I like to hear him purring. It's relaxing to hear purrs. I wonder what it would be like if I could have had 5 or 6 cats all in this space, or whatever the maximum is, all purring at the same time. Not even a hearing aid would make that go away, It would be so funny. It'd be like living in a bee's nest. All a purse. Oh, before I go, I want to share this. My doctor okayed that I can have 1 honey a day. My morning coffee, I can have 1 spoonful of honey in my coffee. Got new honey, I'm going to start that. At least that was some good news. And I know there's some horror stories about how honeybees are abused. Other people taking their honey. I just hope for the best. I've adopted some bees recently. My cat is a dad. Honeybees. My cat is a dad. And I've also gifted to others some bees. Adoptions. Very little bit matters, Gotta keep the honey coming. I'd like to have a beehive and make my own honey. Just don't know how to do it nowadays. I might look like I get stung. I haven't been stung by a bee in a long time. Years. If I have been stung by a bee, it was so minor I didn't even notice very. It's been a long time. More than a year. Been bitten by a mosquito. A ladybug. Even a fly of some kind or other. But not stung by a bee. Not even a wasp. Not even a hornet. Not even a bumblebee. Not even a queen bee. Oh, my name changed here. Foodie Beauty the Bellis Avril shows. I might be changing that again because I'm bitching online about it. I've stolen it from somebody. I haven't stolen anything. I might change it in a few days. I'm waiting for something important in my mail. When I get that, I'm going to change it. That ought to make her happy. Foodie Beauty shut down. And I don't have to weigh over 300 pounds to do it. Or even over 220 pounds. And I will put her to shame even more today. Not only those potato chips. There's more food on the way. Because I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I just did it just because I wanted to do it. It just happened. I never get really much thought when I started doing it. I just thought it was, I'm going to change it. Although I am very sincere, I will not delete all that I've done historical. I'll keep that. I'll make note of it not to do it ever again. Hope that other person, Chantel, does the same about me too. It's gonna be fun. I'll probably enter the room, throw out my garbage, and come in and eat food. It won't just be rice. Well, we know I'm gonna be eating the remainder of these. I think she bitched about me having stolen her handle. I didn't know I stole her handle. I didn't know I did it. I didn't know her name was the Bellis Avril. Shows. Whatever. You're pretty. Thank you.